Good day, everyone. Tim from Timber Visions here. So, unfortunately, when I recorded this, none of the audio took, so I'm going to do a little voiceover on this one. I'm getting things set up, adding a grapple to the tractor, and I'm going to head out to the tree dump and get some logs. So, here we are out at the tree dump. These are all ash logs. A buddy of mine told me that there's a pile of logs out here, so I decided to come out here and get some. So I pulled the trailer out with the tractor, had to grapple on the tractor, and these are some pretty good sized logs. I'd say 24 to 30 inches on the bigger ones, and I don't know, like 5-6 foot length. And there's the burn pile that I'm saving these logs from. If I didn't take them, that's where they end up. So the DK does a really good job picking up these logs. This is a pretty good grapple for this type of work. It's not the best grapple for logs, but I use it for a lot of other things too. So it's kind of a, best for all things in my opinion. So yeah, I'm loading these a little bit forward of the axles, just so I make sure that I have some weight on the tongue. I don't want the back end to get heavy and lift up front end, because if you didn't know this, when you're the 3-point will not hold down, so you need to have weight on the 3-point. So I'm putting the smaller diameter ones towards the back, and then I'm gonna end up putting some small logs right up in the front. But the Kioti does a good job lifting these. None of these were over the limit of what I could lift, so very easy, very controlled. So yeah, here's one of the smaller logs in the front. And yeah, it's starting to snow out. Then here's just a big grapple full of a bunch of the logs. So of course I end up tying these things down. Here I am back at the woodlot. You can kind of see the entire load here. Pretty good load of logs. I took it pretty easy on the way back to the woodlot, because that's a fair amount of weight for this size tractor. My biggest concern is stopping. So I should have squared up a little better on this lift here, but I get it off and then re-grab it. That's just kind of how it goes sometimes when you're grabbing off of a trailer. Like I said, I probably should have came in a little bit more square. Here's the beauty of living in a smaller rural town in Iowa. You can just work right off the street like this. Pretty much everybody knows what I do here, and they're fairly understanding. But there isn't a lot of traffic, so it's not that big of a deal. In here I just speed it up to 6 times, and you got to see me lift the first couple off at regular speed, so it's kind of just move things along. But yeah, this tractor grapple combination does pretty good for me for what I do, so it's good to get some wood back at the woodlot. I was down to 2 logs, 1 ash log and a maple log, so it's good to get some logs back in the yard because I was totally out, pretty much. Some of these are going right on the bucking table, so it'll be next on deck to be made into firewood. And these larger diameter logs work really good for my bundle woods, so I was really happy to see those. Yep, just grabbing that last one. I'm going to tuck it away. Then I'll have a shot here of me in front of the logs here. You can see just how big they are. Of course, that top one's sitting on top of a couple logs, but I'd say it's at least 30 inches. So pretty good haul of logs, and I was happy to get them in there. Where my logs sit there, it was totally empty, so it was time to get some logs coming in again. I have some on the staging table and a few of these that were on the bucking table, so I'll be ready to start processing some firewood again here. So I do want to thank everybody for stopping in. Consider like and subscribing to this. And until next time, be safe, brothers and sisters.